Hi everyone, and welcome to Rockstar Business World's interviews. Here we are in the beautiful Sydney, Australia, at the Australia Club actually, and I'm joined today by George Lloyd. George, how are you?
I'm fine, Jonathan.
Excellent. Wonderful to have you here today, and thank you so much for giving up your time.
You're welcome.
A couple of questions, obviously, I want to ask you today about your extensive experience within the resources sector. But if you could just tell, firstly, our viewers a little bit more about George Lloyd and some of the many career highlights, and what prompted you, I guess, to come and share some of your insights today.
Okay, thanks, Jonathan. I trained as an engineer and polished that off with a business degree. My very early career was with a gas utility, which was not terribly exciting. And whilst I was making good career progress there, I found that it was unsatisfactory in terms of where I thought I would end up. So I got out of that after a few years and went into a tiny company that was exploring and developing oil shale resources in the time of the major energy crisis that struck the world in the late 70s, early 80s. And we were able to develop that from a very small company with a market capitalisation of around $20 or $30 million to a company which ultimately had a market capitalisation of over $3 billion. And that gave me my taste for the mining industry, for the resources sector generally. From there I got more involved in corporate activity, mergers and acquisition, identifying and evaluating and implementing new business opportunities, which I found both stimulating and very educational. I subsequently struck out on my own from the point of view of providing business advisory services to resource companies in Southeast Asia and also in Australia, and also dabbling a little bit in private equity type enterprises. Through all of that, I've had a great deal of fun and I've enjoyed it tremendously. And now a good portion of my time is involved in being director on the boards of a number of Australian resource companies delivering mining projects, oil and gas projects or engineering services. I continue to also have an interest in private equity type activities, all related to the oil, to the resources sector.